Right, so we're just currently down at MTV Cribs.
Sorry mate, not tonight.
How much is entry fee, lads? 3:15. The fleet's here. Come to drag it out on a Friday afternoon. Let's go. So, next job. It's Thursday lunchtime.
What way was Friday after 3?
Right guys, we're back from Mexico, energised and ready to go. So, content was a little bit low the past 3 weeks again. I'm not going to do much video while I'm in Mexico. I was just chilling out, enjoying it with the family. But back to it now, back to 3 months of hard graft, should I say. It's 5:30, just on the way to all commercial sites now. Then from here, we're back to the new build. Me and Matty today getting all the radiators put on, all the bathroom gear lifted in position, made up all being well, and there get the system filled back up. So, let's go smash it. Right, we're here on site. Get that off, don't need a flat back today. Van's looking mint, so it's dark, it's 6:30, nobody's on site. Plumbers are the first ones here, the elite force. Go in and have a little look. We've got all the radiators gone today. Bathroom gear's all there. Joiner's been in, made an absolute mess. Kitchen's in now, so it's starting to look good. And then plant room's in here. Don't know why, does it? Gender. Oh, just put the actuators on sorted. So Sparks have got the actuators now under the floor heating. The coal main's in as well. Boiler's going there, vented cylinder. Then my plant's all going in. I've got all pipes there ready. 28 low flow returns, cold, hot water returns. Sparks have had a good go. And then today's antics are going to be, for me and Matty, when he gets here, do you know the Spark fucking join us when they do his tits in? Basically, we'll need to be in, well, we don't need to be in here today, so that's not the end of the world. But we are today upstairs. These have got lads on. Shower trays in. Stuck the floors down, fair enough. Do a moment in that cunt. Yeah, lads are going on today, so it's going to be a big day for the team. We're just going to crack on, get it smashed out. Well, I say me and Matty, it's not that bad. I've had to talk to you, too bad to be fair. I don't think I've done nothing in this bathroom. No, that's alright, happy days. Still wet, that adhesive, mate. I think we'll crack on then. In the back. Daylight's upon us. What's up with you?
Still mate. Don't feel good today mate.
Where are you going to, Ollie?
College.
Yeah, then where are you going?
I'm for holiday Friday.
Leaving us in the air late, aren't you?
Yeah.
Unreal. Bought you eat today to Port, aren't you? Towels are down, we're getting shower trays in. Like I say, all the bathroom gear is upstairs now. Good to go, going to get this tray dropped in. They've already put the jacker board down to waterproof it. Shower's already first fixed, the waste is there, so I'll get this bedded down on some adhesive. Hot coals, waste are there, ready to go. But it's been a productive one. Dale's en route now to help us, isn't he, mate?
Yeah.
What's up with you?
Still ill mate.
Why?
Just don't look good, do I?
No. Your haircut looks dead.
I don't know, it's because it's wet.
Shower trays kill me, so now I'm with the shower tray tiles. I've already put the jacker board down because I was waiting for the shower tray to come in stock, but come in this morning, so I'm going to get this fitted now, but they're just doing my nuts in for the nightmare. One job in plumbing is fitting shower trays when the floor's at level as well, so nightmare. So I've got a tray ready. I did bring the waste out the floor when I first fixed this there purposely. Reason being is just easier to bring it out the floor, knowing where it's going to be. Tiles have already jacker boarded in preparation, ready to go. Shower pipes are first fixed. I'm now going to, I've got my waste pipe there now. I've just cut that board up. So what I'm going to do, that is insulation when I've cut the saw, but I'll hoover that out, you know. I like to do things properly, but what I've got to do is get this trap, where is it? There it is. Get this set up now in the floor. So I have to walk that waste until that, so I can get that set on the floor like that. Then when I come to drop my tray down, that literally can just drop in, tighten up and good to go. But Matt is in van, doing what he does. Tray's in. Already put it in dry now. Obviously what I'm trying to do is just make to look sure I can pull that up, because when I come to connect that up, I need to make sure it's right. So I've got a good form, but what I've had to do, because of the gap I don't want to cut too much for, I've had to, see there, take it back on itself to get it there. I don't really rate these traps, but they've come with a tray. They're the ones I'm going to use, so what I'm going to do now, marker pen. How it should go. And the reason being, take that apart now. I can glue all that up properly now, then when I put it back in there, it'll be the same as. So solvent glue, good stuff. I'll put plenty on, and then twist it to make sure it melts into it, line to line like that, and do the same with my elbow now as well. Plenty of glue on. Don't be shy with the glue, you want it squeezing out. There's my line, there's my line on that one. You can see now all the glue that's squeezed out. Don't dodge that, so it's just don't look at it all. And then all I'm doing now, put plenty of glue in this fitting. And that's it, you can see now, I've got the movement what I need to pull that up when it comes to it like that. That sticks in the bottom of the tray because it's flush. You can see there that, so when it's a more decent mixed up now, bed that down, make it level, and then mazzy that in. You get decent units all. What we've done today then, Matt? You've done absolutely nothing as usual. No, you're not feeling well, lad?
No, honestly, I don't know what's wrong with me.
What do you mean?
I feel absolutely hangover.
Right, tray now is in. So what I've done, and I always do this.
He's never once done that. We've fitted through his job and that's the first one he's done on here. This is the first one he's filmed, so there's a correlation right there.
Shut up, you idiot. No, tile to it, it's keying your tiles, so I'm keying the tray to the floor. It's a key, what? Reason being I've done that is to key the tray to the adhesive I've already put down on the floor, and this one's pretty level. That's the one, so as soon as I drop this down it'll grab instantly. I've got the waist set up as well, mastic's ready to go, so all I'll do now is plonk that waist down, good to go. I should have done that to cat deal, innit? Whatever.
Would you say you're quite a naturally strong guy, Nick?
What?
Would you say you're quite like a naturally strong person?
Yeah, definitely, mate. That's what he says as well. Every day. So that, you see how easy that was? Drop the tray in. Done a few in the front, but so you guys to know up there that reason being it's like that last year's experience now. It may not be level, but it doesn't matter. Ow! I don't think I'm gonna get that. My hands are that big. I don't think I'm gonna get that.
Took the cap off you, mate.
She's in. All done. So there can be a bit of a nightmare, but that's done. All done now. Get my trowel. Is that trays in nicely and sorted, ready to go. And pressure's assistance pressure up, which is good. Tiles there, bathrooms there, job's moving on. Dale's on route shortly. That tray was a nightmare, my hand's cleaned up now, but the van roof looks dirty. Branding always on point. He's going on holiday, so I've told him to get his van tidied out. You're not even bothered, are you?
Oh, fuck,
Glad to have the press come back. That's been at my van for weeks, so I've been on all day. So I'm just getting my van back now, put to normal, and again, always like to check everything's been looked after. It's in good condition. They haven't put the bloody that away properly, but I'll sort that. You can blatantly see. Of course, but yeah, getting tired out now. Ask him, you ask him. You ask him.
Let's go, boys. He wants to back. Oh? Yeah. What way was Friday after? Go. Why not? Why was it fun?
Because he's on camera, look how hard he's acting. Do you know what, mate? You can tell you I'm being Jimmy, you've got some tits now.
Mate. They're titties.
Just everyone on YouTube, let's have a look.
Why do you wear shirts like that? Why do I have something to you? I'm saying, mate. HR, mate. HR. What's it got to do with HR? Everything to do with HR. No! Surely you can get it next day. Why do you think I sent you it, mate? In 3 days in advance. In fact, a week in advance. When he was on holiday. Listen, I have bigger fish to fry, mate. You don't like giving the big ones about Lou getting orders wrong. At least he does orders. I'd rather just not order it. No. Oh, I wouldn't. That's why you...
Just let us use toilet. Right, so we're just calling it down at MTV Cribs.
Sorry, mate. Not tonight.
How much is entry fee, lads?
20 quid.
Come on in, Dale, give us one down what we're doing, lads. Tell you what, Dale, I'm being straight at me. Put some timber on. You look well, though.
Hello?
Show us your abs now.
No, I can't.
Why?
I can't, I'm embarrassed.
Show us the abs.
No, I'm embarrassed, mate.
You've got a little baby now, haven't you? Bless you. Sleepless nights.
Nice sound, mate.
Little puppy.
He's proper sound.
Matt, do you reckon you'd do him?
What, the dogs? Yeah.
No. So it's that time of job, we've got this upstairs, right? The bath's going upstairs. Do you want me to get hold of it? It's mad how the camera comes out when you start working.
Go slow. Slow down. Shut my face. Yeah. Fuck you off.
Dale, I'm going to have to say it, Matt. You'll have to stop it there and get him off site because he's not got like boots on. He's not being cool pickers.
Ready? Come on.
F at that. Well done. Fair play, lads. You might as well take it for one aside like that, mightn't you?
Go that side and I'll just put it down. Go your side. It'll come out here.
So bathrooms there, going in on the new build. 3 bathrooms on this. You can just go to the side there, Cat, well done. So it's in, looks good, well done. Dale's down on site today. So we'll take a moment to look at them beautiful real life shoes. On the grab as well. So next job, it's Thursday lunchtime. Been called to this boiler here, external Grant boiler. Is it Grant Vortex? Issue we've got is boiler's not failing. First one I'm going to check is air in it. I've already bled it and fired it up. It's just air in the real line. This don't get used a lot over the summer, so what can happen is it gets the air in here because it goes through a little nozzle in there. Yeah, it won't even attempt to fire. So what I'll do is shut that off. Get air running now. You can see there I've got the ring cycle, 1 bar. Should bleed a little bit. You can see I'm just bleeding the oil off there. Yeah, that comes out. We'll wait for fire. She's fired and happy. Force it out. What I'm doing now is to prove it like it stays on. The photo cells work. If I go dark with that, gone off. So all my safety devices work on that. So simple. Go for its routine again. Now, let it fire. Let's fire back up on the client's got hot water and heating. Again, I can't stress enough when you work with oil, guys. Have a separate bag for oil because it does stink. So I just keep a separate bag. Any oil work that we do, just a total separate bag. Number 7 Allen key, an extended one, that is all you need. Any oil appliance, Bob's your uncle. Cup of coffee time. Friday morning, 8:45. Caprani's on tour. We've been and done the first job. Here he is, Mr. Laptop Hands. Just get back on the YouTube content, Dale. Been a little bit slack lately. Can you just give us the reason why I've been a little bit slack?
You've been off.
That's right, where have we been?
Mexico.
What have we been eating?
Some fajitas and whatever.
You're looking a bit brown though, where you been?
Some Mex.
See there. So just been eating today. Well, we can get the camera looking at my big fat head. So, been to our first job. Dale's handled the technical side of the client. I've done the installation, haven't I? Sorted it right out, didn't I?
Yeah, good job.
And then he's got me a couple more jobs to go do now, which I'm going to go do. That's a nice Porsche, that.
One day.
That's real smart. Sorry, just looking at the Porsche. So then I've got to go do a gas safety now. Then we're back to one of our commercial sites to get a few bits done. Got a meeting with Dale today just to go over a few bits in the business and that, do you know what I mean? Because if you look, this is all I do. Dale keeps his desk nice and tidy and then just goes, "Nah, sort that out." So why? What do you even do? Sit and drink coffee with that heater on?
You'll do my job for a day and you'll find out. Or alternatively, I'll write you a list.
Oh no! Right, morning guys, so it's Friday morning. I'm now at the office. I've got to pop having a quick meeting one of our clients. Just pop into the local Morrison's, quick coffee catch up. While I'm here, you'll see the distance, might not do right over there. Just going to get my van valeted, washed, just makes sense to get that done. So pop in here, quick coffee, and then back on the tools. Right, so we're just on one of our sites now. We've got reports on this job here that my shunt pump is faulty. So I've tried freeing this off. This isn't working, isn't spinning, so I'm going to have to replace this pump. So I've got the UPS 31550, obviously the new pump's obviously more efficient, modulating down, so stabilisation's first. Make sure pump's isolated. I'll disconnect this now, just do a check to make sure it is dead, which I know it is. Now, I was going to change it by them valves, but I know that one of these valves, especially when you turn them off, they're a nightmare because they start leaking from there. So all I've done, my header system here can be isolated from that valve there, and you can see these two boilers are just linked together. So I'm just going to literally drain part of the header. I just need to drop enough pressure just to be able to take that pump head off there. I suppose I can start and cracking the pump head now, but that's the plan. Get that stripped out there, and then new pump in. This connects the DP switch, and the reason being we know it's faulty. I've already took the head off the chest, but the DP switch isn't making a connection, and the way the DP switch works is obviously you have your negative, positive pressure, so it makes a diaphragm lift up in there, which sends an electric signal all the way back to my PCB, my main control panel there, BMS panel, and then that's linked to the on-site trades, electricians, whatever, to look at see what's working. So from remote use, they can see if the system isn't functioning properly. So I'll get underway repairing this again. I'm just going to replace the head. This gun faucet just drops straight onto that body, so I'll get this one dropped in. So I've already cracked that, just to make sure I've got no water coming out of that. See the excess coming out now. That's definitely dead. It's just pulling the rest of the system off the water. So I'll disconnect it totally now. I can get the new one dropped in. But again, working smart. Instead of changing the body of the pump looks all right. Far from all this, just drop the new head on. It's good to go. So always make sure the seating on there, which I've done there, is nice and greased up. Because on these, again, all I've got is a little rubber ring there. That should, the gun faucets are, like I say, they'll all stay together, so. So, pump head's on now, ready. Going to get filled back up now. This is the press fill here. So on commercial systems like this, we have what we call a press fill unit. And because it's a large system, this will just keep the system topped up and do what it needs to do. It's also got a manual filling up there. But again, if you're filling by these automatically, you'll burn the little pump on inside. 'Cause inside, all it's got is just a little fill tank with a micro pump. They're only made to maintain the pressure. We need to fill the system manually. Now, through doing so, I can see there, keep an eye on the gauge, see it's rising, and keep an eye on obviously the main fill valves over there, and make sure everything's good, and just keep an eye on the back of the pump. So now the system's filling, will come up to a bar pressure. Should be able to click that on, so once I can click that on, I know it's full, so I'm not going to let it run anymore. I think we'll get to about a bar and a half on there. Get that to a bar and a half on there, and I can get water back in the system. This is, like I say, all filled up. I know that pump's nice and firm now. I've also installed it so the pump's the correct way around, and that wire will reach to there. I can also start incorporating these now. should now, there we go, pressure's fine. So don't let the press fill do the work. Turn my valves back on here as well. They're only 42mm gate valves. We'll get them turned on all the way off like that. Now I know my system's filled now, I'm happy with that. I've shut the DOC drain off cock down there, and that's done. Look at that for a beast of a stop tap, 54mm stop tap. Look at the size of that. Always worthwhile while you're just give them a quick little check, make sure they are working. But pressure's good, so I'm gonna, like I say, check the electrics, make sure it's isolated now, swap this over, get this shunt pump working, then I will manually force both boilers into operation to make sure the shunts are working, because what happens is, the shunt literally just sends water circulation around the low loss header there, and it literally just returns 24/7 around the low loss header as it's meant to do. Then from the shunt it will draw off there from a main heating pump which is there, and that sends it around the rest of the building. So that is frustrating. So boiler's filled back up now, ready to run, and it's the Worcester death weight. Gone into preheat mode because I've drained it, filled it back up. It's fair enough. The other boiler in the market that I know do it, they just take the absolute mick trying to get going. So I'll be 5-10 minutes waiting here just to get it in. I know it's working, I've had it coming round, but just need to go through its preheat cycle, and I'm good. I've got all the valves open up now. Main shunt pump's been working. I've had the system on manual override just to work it for now. I'll need to Belimo actuators, but they've been isolated now. Good to go, but hey ho, let's go. Client complaining, toilet constantly filling, trickling all the time. So these RDL siphons are good to work on. You can open her up, just click out. Now that seal there, you see how the scale that you'll see, because I'm going to replace that with a new one, because there's been a hard water calcium area. It's come brittle, it's not seating the siphon down. You can see the difference totally with these. That's the old one off it, and that's the size it should have been, so hence why it's not working. So it doesn't need a full new siphon. That's why I like the RDL standards, because literally you can just clip these back in. You can mostly do this with one hand. It goes on there like that. There it is, that's it. I'll get it out. Two little lugs there. Just the new lugs. Click in. Back on. So now, let's get that seat back up with fans. It's not running now, so there's obviously a slight trickle where the dead water is, but as before it was just constantly running into the pan. You can hear it's filling up. And the next one's going to be this non-concussive tap to change, so again, reason being for this one, I'll show you now. It's on the TMV, it's on the hot, this one, but I was playing both. The pressure is strong like that, and it was a second ago. It's just knackered. The cold fan, that is just knackered. You can see it coming out the body there. So what's happened, it's coming down, running down, then leaking from the leaf. So I'll get this isolated and get that changed. 3:15, the fleet's here. Come to drag it out on a Friday afternoon, let's go.